Did aliens create the human race? Ancient texts say yes. Let's not deny the fact that nowadays there appears to be a rather strong finger pointing towards the fact that aliens could very well created the human race. Without meaning to offend any religion, the science behind our existence is proving that the missing link in man's creation appears to be unknown alien genes found in our DNA. Please click here for more information on this. But also, ancient writings on the wall and images from past and even verses from the Bible appear to show a connection with us, the human race, and alien beings, and who knows, perhaps there is a creator of all in the universe? It is very clear that in many sacred age-old ancient texts, we can find stories reference the creation of mankind. Among the most important texts we have the Sumerian creation texts, which mention the creation of man and their creators, the Anunnaki, those who from heaven came to earth. There are even several important Bible verses that refer to the creation of Adam and Eve, which a lot of people believe to be based on writings of Sumerian clay tablets that speak of superior beings which created the first human species. Genesis 1:26-27. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them. Even in other important ancient texts, like the Popol Vuh, which is known as the sacred book of the Kish, the great Maya family, the powerful ones from the sky created man. I'm sure the vulgar Islamic State will not appreciate this thought very much, but even in the Quran, one night in the month of Ramadan, in the year 610, Muhammad suddenly came up with a story that Angel Gabriel appeared to him and gave him revelations from Allah. Gabriel ordered Muhammad to read in the name of your God as stated in the following verses. Verse 96. (1) Read in the name of God who created. Verse 96. (2) Created man from a clinging substance. Verse 96. (3) Read and your God, the most generous. Verse 96. (4) Who taught by the pen. Verse 96. (5) Taught man what he did not know. Could this visitor have been an alien and the clinging substance some kind of alien genetic creation for mankind? Even in Japanese creation myths and stories, it is believed by many that, in ancient times, a heavenly couple descended from the heavens, bred it on earth, leaving their children on earth and forming the Japanese people. Much evidence is suggesting that all of these apparent religious links to aliens is actually very much fact than fiction. Back in 2002, with the discovery of the human genome, Researchers indicated that humans have 223 genes that do not have predecessors in the genetic tree of evolution. Much evidence over the years have suggested that we were genetically created by aliens. Please read our article on this. Scientists confirm, aliens created our species. It very much appears that the important answer as to why only humans have had such an abrupt evolution from all the species on Earth, could possibly be answered by the mere number of ancient texts that speak of how life was created on planet Earth. But the big question is, why do we ignore them? Because science does not agree with them, or because the world leaders do not want us to learn the truth? UFOB summary: the evidence is building up and the people are waking up to the fact that we may have been created by aliens. Scientists have even discovered what appears to be genetically modified seeds in the Earth's atmosphere, suggesting these could have been made by aliens to create life on Earth. Please see our story on this here. According to many other top leading researchers that are far more open-minded, it does not seem far-fetched that humans were created by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization in the far distant past, possibly with the assistance of genetic engineering, something that could perhaps help to explain the 223+ alien genes present in our very own DNA. Many important leading figures in the world have suggested that humans were created by aliens. Francis Crick, an English biochemist, who has actually won the Nobel Prize, discovered in 1953 the DNA structure. He sustained that extraterrestrial beings discovered our world in the distant past and decided to create intelligent life on the planet. The increasing evidence about our existence on planet Earth can no longer be ignored. And does this mean that religion is no longer important though? Well, no, but it is important for the free world to keep an open mind on this very important subject? Yes.